No, the damage has been done in places like Puerto Rico and Cuba. We have a reporter out with the crews from Travis Air Force Base who got the call in the Caribbean to provide humanitarian relief and support.
Let's go to our CBS 13 reporter Carlos Correa. He's there in Puerto Rico. He joins us on FaceTime. Carlos, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, we are here at San Juan, Puerto Rico. Our journey began at Travis Air Force Base, where the crew, we stopped in Texas, where we picked up search and rescue teams that were heading here to the Caribbean to provide hurricane relief and support to a lot of hurricanes. I did meet a gentleman earlier this morning who was actually stranded here in this island because he was in St. Martin's. The Hurricane Irma came and the strong winds knocked everything down. Last night we arrived here in San Juan, and most of the power here in this community is out. You can see down trees behind me. I'm going to turn this way and see this big tree. I'm at a park where a lot of locals come, a lot of tourists come and enjoy, and you can see that there's trees down. Let's meet somebody here. His name is Carlos Cardona. That I met here. He actually went to Sacramento, was visiting for a while. He's from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Can you tell us a little bit about the storm and what you saw and experienced?
Well, it was like never experienced before. It was a really intense and big winds. I'd say it was just as described. I think it's nothing to take in lightly. It's a really big storm. Really be safe.
And then you've talked to a lot of people in the last couple of hours. What have they been telling you about this storm?
Well, most of the people are really just shocked about the power that nature can improve. And when I talk to some of the St. Martin's refugees, they're just getting used to being here just a little bit in a while till the flights come on, because we still have the power outage thing. So we're just getting back in time and tune with the things that are going on.
Okay, Carlos, thanks so much. And again, this storm didn't do a lot of damage in this part of Puerto Rico, but in other parts of the Caribbean, again, it knocked down a lot of power, and houses are damaged as well as trees. So I'm Carlos Correa here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Back to you guys.
But we want to talk to you for a little bit since we have you, and the picture is very clear. We appreciate that. We know you're in good hands traveling with the Travis Air Force Base, the airmen there. What was the flight like? Has it been like for your journey?
It was quite a journey. Again, we started at the base. We ended up in Texas, where we picked up search and rescue teams that were heading to this area. It was scary at one point because we had to wait in Texas for a while. We were kind of waiting out the storm. Hurricane Irma, and then when we started to leave, the pilot was telling me that he had to maneuver around the hurricane because of the strong winds and whatnot, so he didn't want to go in the middle of it, so we went around it and ended up here in Puerto Rico last night.
Wow.
It sounds like from some of what we're hearing and reading that a lot of the island may be without power for as much as 6 months after, that's just from Irma. Or from a Harvey hitting, rather. Are you getting a sense of at all how people sound like they must just be still just in shock from these storms?
Yeah, a lot of people are still in shock. By the way, there was no turbulence while we were coming here to Puerto Rico, but I did notice when we were off the aircraft and heading into the bus and into the city, all the lights were out. Like normally when you go to the downtown, you see the lights on, street lights, building lights. It was pitch black. So a lot of our driver told us that a lot of communities here in San Juan, Puerto Rico are experiencing lights out, totally dark. And a lot of people don't know exactly when those lights will be on. For example, the hotel that I'm staying in, some of the electricity is not working there. So I get to experience a little bit about what everyone is experiencing out there.
If you're just joining us, we're speaking live with CBS 13's Carlos Correa, and of course we're on Good Day with you, bringing you the very latest on Hurricane Irma. He is embedded with the Travis Air Force Base personnel who've been called to help out. So Carlos, you mentioned the hotels. What about tourists on the island? Have you seen any, and are they just stuck there for a while?
Yeah, I spoke to a gentleman who was visiting St. Martin's. He's from the East Coast. He came here for vacation. He's a fisherman. He got caught with Hurricane Irma and ended up here where we are in San Juan, Puerto Rico. He's stranded here. He did finally, he told me this morning that he found a flight back home, but it doesn't leave until Wednesday.
Wow.
So he, of course, has to be back at work on Monday. So he has a couple of days to get back to work.
I know, what a tense situation for everybody there. And Carlos, right there in the middle of it. Thanks. We're going to check back with you later on. Thanks for checking in with us. We'll chat with you later.
Good picture there, nice and clear.
Yeah, you know, I've been to Puerto Rico and to St. Martin just within the last couple of years, and it's absolutely shocking, especially St. Martin, to see the devastation there in the Caribbean, and these storms just hitting it back to back.
You make a good point because we're so focused on the U.S. mainland, of course, and our friends in Florida, but the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, obviously huge impact, many trees down, so we'll be following that throughout the morning as well.
Right. Well, there are tornado warnings.